Adding shortcuts to the desktop. On Windows 8, see, we could add shortcuts to the desktop as well, shortcuts to the start windows. Okay, now adding shortcuts is a very useful way to do more in less time. Okay, now let's go ahead and add some shortcuts to the desktop. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go to my desktop. Once I get to my desktop, see right here on my desktop, the only shortcut that I have right now is my recycle bin. Okay, when we click into the recycle bin in this case, see, Windows 8 is gonna apply the little check mark. When I click away, it's gonna remove the check mark. Now, this shortcut is nothing else but on another folder with a different icon. Okay. Now remember, one click is to select. Two clicks, it will open the window. In this case, the window is this folder is empty. Okay. Now, basically, from here, see we have the navigation pane on the left hand side. From here, we could go to any place within our computer. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and close that window, and we are gonna open the File Explorer. Once we click into the File Explorer, it's gonna open this window, and it's gonna take us to the libraries. Remember that we have 4 main folders. Okay. Now, if I wanna save time, and let's say that I wanna have a shortcut for my documents right here into the desktop. See, to add the shortcut, see, all we need to do is just right click into the documents folder. Every time that we right click, see, we're gonna have a menu with other options. Okay. Now from here, see, I can open this on another window. I can also pin this to the start, which is gonna be the start on Windows mode. Okay, we could also share this with other people on my home group. Okay, if I don't want this folder to show on the navigation pane, which is this window right here, this bar all the way on the left hand side, see, I will select that option, but I mean, I don't wanna do that. Now, what I'm looking for here is the center. Okay, so at the beginning I said that I want to create this shortcut to my desktop, right? So once I get there, see, I'm just gonna click on desktop, create shortcut, and there's my shortcut. Okay, let's say that I also want to have my videos shortcut added. Okay, now I'm gonna right click, go down to center. When this window opens, it's very important that you guys see follow the track. If you guys just exit the track, that window is gonna close. Back to center, follow the track, and I click on create shortcut. Now, another way to create a shortcut is just by right clicking to that particular folder, right click and drag it into the desktop. See the little screen tip is giving you a message, okay? Create link in desktop. When I release it, I'm gonna have these 3 options: copy here, create shortcut here, or cancel. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on create shortcuts here. And there's my picture shortcut. Okay? Um, So we could have, see, shortcuts added into the desktop, and we could also add shortcuts to our desktop for other programs. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and close the libraries there. This shortcut, see, just like any other version of Windows on the desktop, we could move our shortcuts or icons, anywhere. Okay, for now I'm gonna go ahead and drag my recycle bin, and I'm just gonna leave it down here. Okay, now let's say that there's gonna be other applications, so let's go ahead and add 2 or 3 more shortcuts right here into the desktop. Okay, now in order for us to do that, see, I'm gonna bring my pointer down to the lower corner. I'm gonna see my start, I'm gonna click on that, and now from here, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and start typing Word. That's all I did. See, just type in Word. When I type in Word, see the search window under the charms is gonna open up, See, and there's the text that I type in. Now, under applications, tell me that I have two applications, which is Microsoft Word 2010 and WordPad. And if I go to settings, it's gonna give me more options that are including Word. Okay, the phrase Word. Under files, when I go to files, tell me that I have one document. Okay, that is included or has the name Word. Okay, now I'm just gonna go back to apps because this is the app that I was looking for. Okay, now I'm gonna right click into this app. When I right click, I'm gonna have a check mark, and then I could pin this program into my text map. Okay, but in this case we already pinned this before to the text map, and in this case I want to create a shortcut to my desktop. So you guys are gonna see this option, open file location. When we click on open file location, we are gonna come back into the desktop mode, and this window is gonna open. Now this is my Microsoft Word 2010 shortcut under Windows. Now from here, if I right click, again I'm gonna have this option send to, and submenu is gonna open up. I need to follow the track, and now this time I'm gonna click on desktop, create shortcut, and there's my desktop. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and close that. From here, 2 clicks, there's my application open. I'm gonna go ahead and exit that. From here, I can also drag it down to and pin this to my text bar. Now I have that in 2 locations. Okay, so this is nothing but a shortcut. Okay, to remove the shortcut to unpin this program, I'm gonna right click and unpin this from my text bar. Okay, now there's my shortcut. Let's say that I want to bring another shortcut. I'm gonna go down again to my start. Now this time we're gonna do it a little bit different. Or let's go ahead and type in here, okay? This time let's say that I want PowerPoint. So I'm just gonna start typing power. Same thing. My charms search is gonna open. Under apps, it's telling me that I have 4 different applications. Okay, 19 is for power and 0 files. Okay, so here's PowerPoint, Microsoft PowerPoint, the application that I was looking for. Okay, remember it's a right click, because if we just left click, it's just gonna open a new blank presentation. Now right click is gonna give us that little check mark, and then we are gonna have this toolbar. From the toolbar, I'm gonna open file location, and then again I'm gonna right click, go down to center, desktop, create shortcut. Now, just like the videos, pictures, and documents shortcuts, see, I can also right click here, okay, and drag it into the desktop. Now, when I release it, okay, it's very important that when you guys drag one of these files, okay, when you guys drag one of these shortcuts into the desktop, that you guys use a right click. Yeah, right here the screen is telling me move to desktop, but I'm using the right click, so when I release it, see, it's giving me these options: copy here, move here, create shortcut here. Okay, so that's what I want to do. I want to create a shortcut. Okay, now if you guys just left click, hold it and drag it here, see, you guys are gonna be moving this shortcut into the desktop. So that's very important. See, if I release it, it's just gonna move that icon, see, from this folder location into my desktop. Okay, so you guys don't want to do that. Be careful when you guys drag it into the desktop. Okay, always use right click, hold, drag, and then select copy. Okay, if you guys only use left click, hold, and drag into the desktop, you guys are gonna move your shortcut from the file location, and then you guys are probably gonna be having problems. Okay, there you go. So I'm just gonna drag that. I'm gonna close that window. Now if I wanna delete one of these shortcuts, click on one of them, and I'm gonna click delete on my keyboard. Okay, once I click delete on my keyboard, it's gonna be gone. Anything that we delete is gonna go into the recycle bin. Double click into the recycle bin, and there's a shortcut that I just deleted. I'm gonna close that window. Okay, Now to create another shortcut, okay, back to Windows, um, Windows mode. Now this time I'm gonna go ahead and drag my, see, my scroll bar, my horizontal scroll bar to the right hand side. Okay, now right here I have some applications. Let's say that I also wanna create a shortcut for Microsoft Excel. Okay, when I right click into Microsoft Excel 2010, see the same toolbar is gonna open up, and what I wanna do, I wanna open the file location, because when I open the file location, here's my Excel. Now from here I'm gonna right click, you send to desktop to create a shortcut, or we could right click, remember, right click and drag it into desktop. Screen tip is gonna say move to desktop. When I release it, I'm gonna have these options: copy here, move here, create shortcut here. So that's what I wanna do. I wanna create a shortcut. Left click, and there's my second shortcut. Okay. Well, and basically, see, on anything that we open up, okay. If I go, let's say that I'm gonna go to my music folder. Here's a sample folder. Okay, when I open that folder, I don't have any music. Okay, how about pictures? Remember, this is the navigation pane. Anything that we select here, if we have anything into that folder, it's going to be displayed right here on the right hand side. That's empty. Okay, I'm going to check my videos. There's my videos. I have a folder, Windows 8 day 1, Windows 8 day 2, and then I have another video. Okay, now if I right click and drag it into the desktop, see, same thing. It's going to tell me copy here, move here, create a shortcut here. I'm going to create a shortcut here. Okay, so this is the location of my video, but all I did was just create a shortcut into the desktop. Okay, so a lot of times we create shortcuts because we want to have an easy access to anything that we are probably are working right now. Okay, well, thank you guys. So that is adding shortcuts to the desktop. Thank you. Bye bye.